So we just watched Steve Harvey's video on what happens when you believe in yourself. It's called Jump. And I truly believe that when you jump into your Mary Kay business, and sometimes you guys do it every day, sometimes you do it once a week, sometimes you do it once a month, sometimes you do it once a year. But when you jump, you truly are going to get scratched up. You're going to get beat up a little bit. You're going to have disappointments. You're going to hit dim rocks, as Steve Harvey says. We're going to hit dim rocks. And you're going to get some scratches. But you know what? The parachute will open. Keep plugging. Don't give up. It's a numbers game. And on that note, I just want to kind of throw in just a little bit of, and let me make sure everyone's muted because I hear a little bit, that might be me. I just want to give y'all some reassurance that when you connect with people one-to-one or one-to-two or one-to-three in a group setting, face-to-face, knee-to-knee, toe-to-toe, that is completely more abundantly successful for you than if you post a bunch of stuff on Facebook, or if you send out a bunch of postcards, or you do a mass email. Now, do those things work? Yeah, it's a great way to back up the conversations. It's a great way to continue the conversations and to do it through that Facebook page. Hey, I talked to you about the party. Here's the Facebook page. Here's what we're doing right now. You know, if you're, let me mute people as they're coming on. If you are making the connections, you're doing the face-to-face, voice-to-voice, phone calling, not just texting, then you can text as a follow-up. You can email as a follow-up. But that one-to-one individual consultation and relationship build cannot be replaced. Cannot. And anytime you guys want to use my Zoom channel for you know, an out-of-town party or to do an out-of-town marketing share, you are welcome to it. You know, I know y'all have got FaceTime and things like that, but this is very effective as well. So, you know, no excuses, guys. We throw stuff out on Facebook. That's like throwing spaghetti on the wall, hoping it sticks. And we do a mass email. We do a mass marketing. We do a mass text. You guys, I send out 3 automatic text messages every weekend, one Sunday afternoon, one Monday morning, one Monday afternoon, reminding my unit about these calls. That is throwing spaghetti on the wall, okay? It is the people who want to be connected who are going to show up. It's the people who want to have that relationship that are going to show up. And the people that you are talking to about being your customers, doing facials, buying your holiday service, things like that, they are not going to get excited about being in a Facebook message or an email message with 400 other people. And I don't want any of y'all to think I'm talking specifically to you, because guess what? You're all doing it. Don't think you're special. You're all doing it. It's mass marketing. I have preached against mass marketing for years. I preached against mass marketing before we had the internet, before we had computers, before I had Andrea, okay? Before I gave birth to the great one. So I'm telling you guys, you know, I used to have consultants go, I'm going to put a note in everybody's box in the apartment. I'm going to, let me mute Keely. I'm going to put flyers on everyone's car. And I go, that is great. Just go kill those trees and waste that paper. Because 1 out of 1,000 is going to respond. But let me tell you where they do respond. They respond to facial boxes. You want new leads? Get yourself 10 facial boxes. And today I watched a really good video from someone who's an expert at marketing. And she actually just got, and I wanted to go get one, just didn't have time, like a glass, almost like a vase. Oh, there you go. Andrea's got it. So just get like a glass vase. Y'all got tons of vases around your house. And you laminate the little card like Andrea's got there. You put some frou-frou in it. You put some fake leads because that makes it look like people want to, you know, sign up. And you just have a little lead card there that they fill out. That's it. Or they drop their business card in. That's it. That's it. You can say, do you want to sign up for a complimentary microdermabrasion treatment? Do you want to register for a pampering session? Do you, anything you want to say. You just type it out, put some cute graphics, pull them all from Mary Kay. Bam, it's done. Now, Andrea had that cute little sparkle band, but you guys, you could literally take tulle and use double-sided tape and put it on there. And you just walk into 15 to 20 businesses, and you just walk in and go, hey, I'm just dropping in real quick. I just want to know, can I put this up real quick? Just somewhere. And on the back of the little card, you need to say, thank you for letting me sit in your business for the next few weeks. Please don't throw me away. And if you put out 1 or 2, you're going to get some kind of response. But if you put out 15 or 20, you're going to get a lot of responses. And you go back and visit them once a week. You guys who have small children, take your small children with you into these places. They're not going to say no to you if you have a cute kid on your arm. If you don't have a kid, go buy one for the day. Borrow somebody's. Believe me, anybody would lend out their kid for a day to a Mary Kay consultant to go put up lead boxes. Do it. It's fun, okay? All right, so I'm gonna do some more training on that next week because I watched a whole video on it and I took tons of notes, and we don't have time for it tonight because I did not check with my co-boss and about doing that. But I'm definitely gonna go back and take some serious notes on that and teach y'all on that next week. What do you do when you call the leads? What do you say when you call the leads? Because you guys, I'm telling you right now, we have to push past the people we already know. We have to. And that's not done through mass marketing. It's not done through Facebook. It's not done through tons of emails and just, you know, throwing stuff out and throwing the spaghetti against the wall. I want you to think about, instead of throwing the spaghetti against the wall, actually serving someone a bowl of soup. They're cold, they're hungry, you're serving them a bowl of soup. Much, much better relationship building than if you just throw some spaghetti on the wall and say, knock yourself out if you're hungry. See the difference? So I want to ask you guys something real quick. If I were to send out just put on our Facebook page or a mass email or something and say, hey, you know, who wants to get together for a conference call and just have like a girls' afternoon and, you know, maybe just everybody have a cup of coffee or a glass of wine or something, and let's just have a chat and all catch up as girlfriends. You might not. But if D would, okay. But if I called you and said, "Oh my gosh, Joan, I want to catch up. I want to find out what's going on, you know, with your girl, your mentee that you're working with. I mean, I really want to connect with you. When can we set up a time just for a quick, you know, 10, 15 minutes to catch up? I don't want to take up a lot of your time." That's completely different. And you guys, I use mass marketing. I use my Facebook page to contact you guys. I use text messages. I use emails. But when you're on here on Monday nights, and especially if I can see your face, this is a connection, okay? This is a connection, and it makes a huge difference. And that's why we're always saying, please be on live, okay? But same thing with your customers. Even if you can get them to do FaceTime or anything like that, get them to do it. It makes a huge difference. It's very hard for people to say no to you when you've got them on the phone or you've got them face to face. Okay. All right. So let's move on. I showed y'all the video. That was really good. I'll post that link on our Facebook page. So if any of y'all missed it, it will not be in the recording, but please go back and watch it because I love that. It's all about jumping and your parachute will open, but you're probably going to get a little grungy first. All right. So let's go to Joanna. Joanna is going to do the announcements tonight. Okay. So you guys, we really want our star consultants, senior consultants, and star recruiters to step up and help us with these things and support us with these things. We want you to be speaking. We want you to be doing this. So I'm just going to give you all the real quick announcements, and then Amy's going to do some fun stuff with all of your tracking sheets. So first thing is, y'all know that after this meeting, we have a conference call and we're doing Christmas Cash. So please make sure you're inviting people, all right? If you don't have anybody on, then, and Andrea and I get on, after a couple of minutes, we're gonna be like, okay, and we're gonna go on and, you know, do what we need to do, make our booking calls and hold our appointments. But we are here for you. So invite people to be on. It's only for about 15-20 minutes, and it's just to hear a little bit more about how to have some Christmas cash. In with 8 ends as of submission day on December 3rd. So if you have 8 active personal team members by, oh, I just dropped my earring. If you have 8 active, oh, hello, team members, by November 30th, you can submit for DIQ under the, oh my God, that's my own daughter. Yeah, it was. You can submit for DIQ. Now, you guys, you might be thinking, 8 people, where am I going to find 8 people? Okay, I'm just going to put this in my forehead. There you go. Where am I going to find 8 people? Well, you know what? If you had to find 8 people to join your team in order to feed your family in December, would you do it? Maybe, maybe not. Okay, if you were given the incentive of you find 8 people to join your team and have it done by November 30th, and everybody active, okay, active, they don't have to be qualified, but that's better if they're qualified, but active, by November 30th, then you could go into DIQ on December 1st. Could you get excited? If that does not excite you, that's okay. I just want to let you know the rules are going to change, and we don't know what they are, okay? The company is sending us teasers. We don't know what they are. The perfect palette is the gift in the starter kit right now. And then the last thing, oh, and also if you do a Power Start Plus, that's 30 faces and 6 marketing shares with your director, in the month of November, we will buy you a beauty coat. So, just for working, you're going to get a beauty coat. And then you never have to think about what you're going to wear again. I think that's pretty smart. Working for your uniform. I like that. Let's do it. Okay. All right. So the other thing I wanted to show you guys is I want to show you, because I had a couple of requests for this, my daughter-in-law for one, on how to, well, I'm just going to walk you through it, how to look at all the holiday videos and stuff like that. You guys go on InTouch. On the main screen, it's going to say holiday ideas or holiday sales. What exactly does it say, Andrea? It says holiday what?
Yeah, hold on. I'm pulling it up. Do you want to screen share?
Yeah, let me just, I've got like 4 things to screen share. I'll make you co-host.
I think you want to go to Product Central, and then it says Holiday 2019.
Holiday 2019. You guys, I spent about an hour today watching all those videos and stuff because I'm doing a vendor event on Saturday. And so I started wrapping and putting things together. I put together, and it's not fluffy yet. Okay, I haven't fluffed it yet. But this is the Cindy Williams bag. Okay, the body, the satin hands, the satin lips, and then the card and the fun stuff. And so then now what I'm going to do is I put the product in first because I want to really show the product. Is I will push in a little bit of shred, especially with the satin lips, because that doesn't look like much there. And I'll put a bunch of shred in there as well and tie a big bow on it and just say these are for the lips that, you know, for soft lips and for soft hands, and the lips that kiss me and the hands that caress me and the body that hugs me and all that, just like Cindy Williams' video that we showed last week. And at the top you do a big bow. And so I'm going to be featuring that this Saturday. So I started putting those together and it fits perfectly. You do take the satin hands out of the bag, but it fits perfectly. And then there's tons of ideas there, guys, tons. And I want to just tell you guys, I have taken actually lessons in how to make bows, but y'all know I'm old, and because I've done push-ups for so many years, I have really bad arthritis in my thumbs. So when I start doing those bows, I can do about 3, and with the twisting and all, it starts hurting. So what I did was I'm like, forget that. I got a bunch of the, just the eggs of the ribbon, the curling ribbon. Y'all know what I'm talking about, the curling ribbon, and tulle. I love tulle. Tulle is so forgiving. You can just tie a basic double bow and do some pull ribbon. So I know those of you who are like good at this, you're going, really? That's what you do? But the product is pretty on its own. But I'll do tulle and do some pull ribbon, and that's it. That is it. My mom used to say, the more you play with it, the uglier it gets. So do it and then walk away from it. I also have, oh, look at her showing off. Okay.
There's Tool. There's
Oh,
Tool in
okay.
your ribbon.
See, there's Tool. Tool is very, very forgiving. Andrea,
You taught me.
oh, thanks. Put that back up there. Y'all, look at the edges. The edges don't have to be perfect on Tool. And Tool is super inexpensive. You can buy it very inexpensively on Amazon. There's a lot of sites out there that you can get lots of cute wrapping things. But I'm telling you, what she's got put together right there, it looks so complicated. It's so simple.
Very simple.
It's very simple. I mean, this woman is, you know, cleaning her house, drying her hair, and cooking dinner for her family while she's wrapping this stuff. So you know it's got to be easy. So I want y'all to go on Mary Kay InTouch. Look at the videos and look at what they're showing us there, because the product is pretty on its own. We don't have to enhance. And when you do all that enhancing, you're adding time, which is money, and you're also adding a lot of frou-frou, which unless you upcharge for it, I mean, I offer free basic wrapping. Free basic wrapping. Now, if they want it in a big basket, or if they want a nice tin or something like that, I'll say, you know, if you want to purchase a basket, that's fine. I'll put the product in it. But I really like to go buy the baskets. And I'll say, you know, it'll be an extra $15 or whatever, because I like baskets that are real flat on the bottom and that have a lip. Okay. So, you know, that way, because that way everything doesn't fall out. It just sits in there real pretty. Okay, so, and I'm not good at that, you guys. It's not a skill I have chosen to develop. It is a skill I have chosen to hire out. Okay, so that's my little thing on tonight. Okay, so I'm going to turn our microphone over to the amazing and awesome Miss Amy Paz. She's doing all of our weekly and monthly challenges and tracking information this month. So take it away, Amy.
Thank you. So hello, everybody. Today we're going to talk about our challenges for our MK Bucks. We have the auction coming up on January 6th, and that one would be here. So make sure you're all filling that out so that we all get credit, and we can pick fabulous prizes from Joanna, which she always does a great job at picking. So Star Bars, our tracking sheet, would be the one that looks like this. I should hold it straight. There we go. She's doing it for me and I'm doing it too, so it doesn't, it helps a lot. So to do that, we want to earn our stars, which I actually put on my little red jacket, which I'm not currently in, but it's keeping me warm at the moment. So, but that's the only reason. So it gives me incentive to get back in there. But can y'all see how pretty the stars are? And it really doesn't catch right here in my light. Maybe I can get a little bit. But if you put this on in the car, do you ever notice how iridescent, it just sparkles everywhere? So these are gorgeous and they really do get some attention. So we should all try to earn them. So that's just a little keynote there, because even if it's not a Mary Kay outfit, everybody pays attention to that. So it's an easy way to like get a lead into maybe getting a guest or a facial. So turning that into cash. So 5 marketing shares with a director gives us 1 star. For every new team member, we get a star. We get a star for every level of star consultantship. So if we have Sapphire, we get 1. If we have Ruby, we get 2. Diamond, we get 3, and so on. So those are really, really cool ways to earn those stars. And then also if we do our Power Start Plus, we're going to get a chance, like she said, with our director to win that beauty coat in November with 30 faces and 6 shares. So I really do like that idea. That's a great one. So we got to work for that too. So also we have our Monday Night Live video, which we're doing currently. And we're doing the challenge this month of the 5 new faces and 300 in sales each week, which is pretty doable. And that's due on our weekly accomplishment sheets every Monday night or Sunday night, sorry, so that we're ready for our Monday night meeting. Also, we have our current Peek into Pink, which is super easy to do. No challenge is too hard with that. It's so simple, guys. Just get on the phone, give them the call number, and just ask them to text those 3 questions to you. We can share that back with Joanna, and when she gets that, then you're just asking her to do a follow-up thank you call with Joanna for that. So it's a quick way to maybe offer someone a lipstick at half price or a lip liner, or if you know something they like that's their hot button, try it. It's worth a shot. So, and that's also our opportunity to grow our team and share this amazing career opportunity with our sphere of influence. And remember, everybody has someone that's different. So think about those who might need extra cash for vacation, somebody who's not happy with their job. And sometimes that's just their schedule or their life or their kids. Maybe it's just not working. And so why not ask? It doesn't hurt to ask. So it's just no pressure to buy or sell anything, but remember, that's probably how we all got here. So keep that in mind without that. So, and also remember that in November, we still have Bring Your Three Besties. When you have them join your team, they can also have someone earn their starter kit at $75, which is pretty cool since we paid $100. So thank you, Joanna.
Okay, thanks, Amy. That was awesome. So I just wanted to just clarify something real quick. On the Star Bar, okay, you claim your stars for Star Consultant once a quarter. So as of December 15th, then we'll know whether you get 1 for Sapphire, 2 for Ruby, 3 for Diamond, 4 for Emerald, and so forth. But everything else is by the month. So you turn this in, you know, the first, I always say by the 5th day of the following month, but just turn it in, you know, on the last day or the first month of the next day. Andrea's getting in her costume. And turn it in every month, and you might be earning stars. I mean, you guys, it's a gorgeous pen. Why not? How many of y'all already have the pen? You already have the pen? Okay, the pen is gorgeous. I mean, just the pen by itself. It's not like the Star Ladder was. Yeah, see, just the pen itself, even with no stars, is gorgeous. So it really is. And you guys, it is getting that attention. And also, don't forget they did away with the ladders for the Star Bar or the Star Consultant pens. So this is your way of being recognized as a Star Consultant by December 15th. Who's going to be a star by December 15th? Get it up, get it up, get it up. Come on. Who is working hard to be a star by December 15th? Okay, you guys, you earn prizes. Why not? Oh my gosh. If it's free, it's for me. Go online, go to Mary Kay InTouch and pick out your prize for this quarter and work towards it. Why not? Why not? Okay, come on. Y'all can do this. Okay, I am turning it over to the fabulous and gorgeous and well-dressed Andrea, who's on the lookout because I think she's in the field.
I've been in the field. Yay to all of you who've been in the field, and I'm interrupted. Okay, I'm on, so don't interrupt me. All right, so gang, I'm so excited. 10 minutes. I'm gonna share, and Joanna's gonna keep me on track. Being in the field is the most fun. It's absolutely boring and frustrated when you aren't in the field because you wonder why you're not excited about your business. You're wondering why you're just not seeing anything happen. And once you get in the field, it takes courage. So Joanna's talked about being a star. You know what? It's more than prizes. It's the fact that you know you can stand tall saying that I'm an I did it anyway girl, but I did it anyway. The Badia Club, but I did it anyway. I might have felt scared. I might have felt silly. You did it anyway. And because of that, you're a rock star. And we're excited because you being a star gets to allow Joanna and myself to represent you when we go to Orlando in January. And so we need you to step up. And you are. So let's just start with Eugenia. Holy schmeckers. Are you ready for this hot shot? Listen to what happened to her.
Hey, I think that you're wanting us to text or send to you on Voxer something great that we did this week. And I had my great thing this week happen today. I had received a message from a new client, prospective client. She needed an old knot solution and moisturizer. I explained that those were no longer available, and I had what I had to do. And anyway, instead of just taking to her the the Knot moisturizer, the new 3D Knot moisturizer. I took a whole Time-Wise set with me and was just showing her what the size of the new products were. She ended up buying a whole Time-Wise 3D set from me because she's been buying from eBay because she lost her consultant a long time ago and was very afraid what she was buying was expired. So I have a very happy new client on the 3D set.
She also said, as she texted us, do you know I can substitute teach between 8:30 a.m. and 3:30 p.m. for 7 hours, and I can bring home $50 for the day. Or I can bring along one miracle set, share it in less than an hour, and I make the same profit plus residual future income. Why? I asked myself, why? The power of inventory, the power of saying, oh, Lord, help me expand my vision. And because she had the inventory, there's skin in the game, you guys. When you're in the field, you're a find a way, make a way kind of girl. And when you go through the effort of putting together a travel roll-up bag, you're putting together a holiday open house, you're putting together cupcakes, guess what? You ain't going to let it sit. You are going to find a way, and you're going to make a way to move that because you put your butt on the line. And some of us haven't done that enough. And so another in the field, great, Stacy. She said, I was down and out for the weekend. And she said, but I did have an order for a loose powder. She said, that felt really good. But she said, let me tell you something. The fact that I don't have a big enough inventory is frustrating. She said, when you don't have an inventory, it can be so frustrating. And she did say that every single week, she is setting her goal to do an order each week, because if you give yourself a challenge, Joanna taught me this, set yourself a goal to do a 225 order every Friday. And guess what? In 9 weeks, you're going to be a star. How long is the quarter? 12 weeks. Now, some of you guys are saying to yourself, well, wait, I need to have some profit. Well, set yourself a goal to sell $450 a week. And every single Friday at 5 p.m., you tell everybody, my order's going in. What do you need? What do you need? What do you need? When you keep it on your radar, it happens. And I think it's very important that we all remind ourselves that being in the field means that you're keeping it important. When it's not important, you're not even tracking. When it's not important, you're not even starting your Friday night looking at your calendar for the next week because it's not important. The reason that women have success and cash in their pocket is they're treating it like their business matters. And a great billionaire, I think he's a billionaire, he's almost one, Grant Cardone said, the way you end a week is the way, how do you say it? The way you end Friday setting up for next week is how you'll start your Monday morning.
Wow.
So what that basically means is on Friday, if you're not set up, Rena Tarbett said 5 appointments for the next week. You book 5 by Friday night for the next week. So if you're not finishing your week strong and setting up for success, it's hard to be excited. So I want to share that Sarah Linden, got a new client today from her website. Why? Because she's a star consultant. She said she met her. They hit it off. She's so excited to get together and do an actual sit-down facial. That was so fun. Another in the field moment. I have 2 minutes left, and I'm going to tell you that Joanna said earlier, recruiting. It's a mindset. I wanted to be the most popular person because I never was in high school. Well, guess what? When you build your team this month with 8 women that you are the reason their life is blessed, you get to be the most popular person in town. Hey, if that doesn't get you up out of the bed, I don't know what will. To me, that's exciting. I got to change the lives of 8, but not only just 8 generations. My children are different because I became different, because Joanna shared with me. And then she turned her back when I told her I would never do this. And it made me mad. So sometimes we have to make people mad. But I will tell you, with love, we can do a lot of things. I want to finish with telling you a couple of in the field moments. Number 1, I was in the field. In fact, I just finished a facial. She bought $198. Actually, it was $205, but I had another appointment on Saturday from my fishbowl. Okay. So I have about 5 or 6 of these out. One person I followed up with, she came over so excited that she got to have a microdermabrasion treatment, went home with this whole set. I scheduled her book sell, book recruit. We did an interview yesterday. You don't have to wait till Monday for Christmas cash. You can do it before. I did an interview yesterday, and she said, oh, I would never make a decision within 24 hours. And I said, that's okay. I just do a bonus if you make a decision. She texted me this morning, okay, I'm doing it. So I'm very excited for my new team member. She has not officially signed, but I'm telling you what she told me on her email. But here's what I want to tell you. From one appointment that I had in the field, be careful with your eye contact. I was sitting together, and when we talk about connection, the way you look at somebody and you're sharing during your presentation is super important. There may be a mirror behind you, or there might be a window. Start paying attention if you are looking at yourself in your reflection. Mm-hmm. Twice this past week, I was in an appointment where I was focused on her. My eye was on her, but I kept noticing that she would do this and talk, and she was looking at herself in the mirror. And if that is you, I just want you to know that what that body language and that what that action is sharing is that I really don't care much about what you have to say, because I'm checking myself out in the mirror and I'm looking at how I'm responding. So just pay attention to some of these things, because when you're in the field is where you grow. And I have so much more, but if we have time later, I will gladly share.
Okay. All right. So, am I doing recognition?
Oh, I'm supposed to do that now. I just happened to pay attention to my time today, but I got through almost all the others. Okay, where's my recognition? We have got, yeah, you're going to do it because I only have the former one.
Okay, that's okay. Okay, so let's just go through the MK Bucks. So if you're on live, or if you watch this video and you respond, and tonight the response is going to be, what happens if you keep jumping? What happens to your parachute if you keep jumping? Do y'all know what it was? Who knows what it was? It may not happen at first. It opens, okay? Eventually your parachute opens, okay? And you have a smoother landing. And I know Andrea does a good thing on this too, where she says, you know, it's like when your business is going and you're like in a plane and you're taking off and the engines are really working and it's speeding up, and it's like this, you can feel this force, and I'm sure it's all these scientific words, but basically it's just like G's, something about G's and stuff, and you're taking off and all, and it's work. It's work for the airplane, right? But then once it gets up in the air, it's like, ah, okay? Same thing, okay? You're working, you're jumping, you're jumping, you're jumping, you're growing, you're learning, you're tweaking, and then all of a sudden the parachute opens. You have a flawless conversation with someone. You have an amazing party. You sell $500 in 1 hour. You have 3 recruits come out of that party, and you go, wow, wow. So I'm telling you, it works. Okay, so that will be how people who were not on live will get their 5 MK Bucks. Is by Wednesday night, they have to say, what happens if you keep jumping? What happens to your parachute if you keep jumping? But you guys don't have to do that. You already got it. Okay, these are the people who turned in their weekly accomplishments. Stacy Swallows, Arlene, Eugenia, Amy Paul, Elisa, Zulema, Stephanie, Joan, Debbie Walder, Jules, and Keely. You all got $5 each. So write that down. $5 each for turning in your weekly accomplishment. And then we have a Queen of Sales for the week. I'm not real sure who this girl is, but I think I may have met her before. But Jules Shipe had just under a $300 week. So we're so excited about her. So Jules, I know you called in because you're doing your master's homework while you're doing this. So can you just tell everybody what you did this week to be able to sell almost $300? Oh,
Hey.
hey! You look pretty.
What did I do? Well, for the first time, and I think I talked about this at retreat. For the first time, I decided, you know what? I'm sick of waiting on other people to be the hostess. I'm going to be the hostess. So I was the hostess. And I invited 6, 4 showed, which, that's the typical, or I had 6 guests confirmed and then 4 showed, that's the typical. And then we had some like breakfast items, and then we did the charcoal mask and the moisture renewal mask. And then, Johnny, stop. And then we literally went through the lookbook together and talked. And then a few of them also already circled gift ideas they want for people and things like that. And then they each just bought a few things, and there you go. And it was about an hour and a half of my time.
Love it. Thank you for sharing, Jules. Okay, so you guys, that was what she said in the very beginning. When she first signed her agreement, she goes, I'll work 2 Saturdays a month. This doesn't have to be your all-consuming life. Stephanie Coker even talks about that. She says, I work Saturdays and Sunday afternoons. That's it. That's it. Now, she may make calls and do confirmations during the week, but don't feel like you're always, always, always working Mary Kay. You might be thinking about it, you might be planning, but if you're doing your 6 most important things list and you're really focused on those few appointments, 2, 3, 4 appointments a week, then you're golden. And like Andrea said, 5 by Friday, 5 by Friday, 5 by Friday. I want to drill that into your heads. 5 appointments for the next week by every Friday. Something. Facials, double facials, parties, gatherings, shows, anything. 5 by Friday. You're setting yourself up for success. Okay. Okay, so that's all of our MK bucks because we don't do the month right now. So the last thing I wanted to do was I have a couple of screen shares I want to do with you guys. The first one is I am so stinking excited about my new website. And can you guys see it? Oh, I think I muted everybody. Okay, hopefully you can see it. So this is my new website, and I actually put on Facebook and I sent out a message saying that anyone who would send me an email and comment on my website, I would put them into a drawing. So I am drawing out right now. I am going to unfold the little Post-it note. I put everybody on here. And the winner is Patty Rainier. So I'll be calling Patty Rainier and finding out if she wants a blingy, a section 1, or a section 2, just for checking out my website. So let's look at this real quick. This is the home page. It shows you that you can do a challenge, what's going on this month, the winter products. Here's the Mary Kay Career Opportunity, and it has all these amazing videos. And if I were you guys, and you have a little bit of downtime, I would watch each video. And as you're watching the video, keep a list of everybody who that person reminds you of. And then call them and say, hey, I would love to offer you a lip product at half price just for watching this video. And when you click on the video, you'll actually get a link to it at the top, and you can just send them the link if you want to, or you can send them to my website. There's no password or anything on my website. So here it is. I've even got one in Spanish. So everybody's covered that. Let's go back to the home page. And this just shows a couple of videos. It shows you Cindy's video from last week, where she talked about this bag that I showed you guys, all the new products. Then we've got the Shy Family Superstars. These are all of our directors, gorgeous women. Then we have our events, our Monday night Zoom, our marketing, everything that you need to know, your promotions. These are the pages that Amy Paul just beautifully and eloquently talked about, is the Shining Star Star Bar, the auction bucks. If you don't have these, this is a great place to print it off. Then you've got the company promotions, okay? Everything that's going on in the company. Let's go to recognition. Recognition would be you can do winners from the month before who are red jackets. you know, who are the people who are our star consultants each quarter. So that's really fun to see too. And then my favorite is resources. So if you just put your cursor on resources, of course it has the Zoom link. So that's a good way to do that. Then we have new consultants, education, newsletters, and I won a prize. Now, I did this. I was so proud of her. So she commented on my website, and then she filled this out and submitted it to me. So it said, you know, basically, my name goes in the drawing because I commented on your website. If you ever have earned a prize from me and you want to remind me in a sweet, gentle way, this is how you do it. Isn't it fun? It's super easy. Just click on I won a prize. Okay. Education. So this is really awesome. You guys, tons of information here. Look at this, seasonal selling. You want some ideas for holiday selling? It's all here. I mean, everything is here. Easter, Christmas, Valentine's Day, everything. So do some exploring, get to know the website, take advantage of it. Oh, the other thing I wanted to show you guys real quick, let me go back to the home page, resources, new consultants. So this is my new consultant packet. Kay and I really streamlined it. So it's very simple. I have an inventory video there. I have the start a business, doc a business. I have, it's just super simple. Fill out your all about me. It has the welcome letter, everything. So it's very user-friendly, very fun. Then you go over here and see where it says click here for your welcome packet. You click on that. And this is your welcome packet with a letter from me and your new consultant checklist. You guys, this is going to be very important very soon. Hint, hint, for those of you who are on Zoom. Hint, hint. Because we're doing something on January 1st, and you are going to want to be in the know. So I would be looking at this new consultant packet and kind of thinking, what can I do for the rest of November and in December to really get myself a lot of new customers, do a lot of marketing shares, get myself totally trained up, because on January 1st, Joanna's got something up her sleeve. Yeah. And since I usually do not have sleeves, you know it'll be pretty transparent. Okay. So that is our new website, and I'm very, very excited about that. Just go check it out. If you have any questions or you have any comments or anything, please feel free to share. All right, so our last thing we are going to share tonight, and Andrea sent this to me, I just love it. We're going to be showing this to you guys either on Facebook or on our Monday night video, the basically Merry Mondays. And this is with Kristen and Leanne. And, you know, these are two great women who are just so go give, and they share this with us. So all of the documents that this girl talks about in the video, they're all on Facebook already. Okay, it's already there along with the video. It's supporting documents, it's all there. So you don't even have to think. So I'm going to click on this, okay? And then you guys watch it, and about the time we're ready to finish, it will be over.
Hey everyone, this is Senior Sales Director Leanne David, and I'm here with your Merry Monday tip of the week. Each week between now and Christmas, Kristen and I will bring to you a simple, fun, fast, and easy tip to help you with your best holiday selling season ever. And today, I thought my most favorite way to keep my book full during the holidays, and that is my annual holiday portfolio. I do this every year. I start it usually at the end of October, and I carry it the whole way through into the next new year. I want to take you back to 15 years ago when I started my Mary Kay business. I signed my beauty agreement the week of Thanksgiving. By the time Christmas rolled around, I had over $3,000 in profit in my pocket and was a brand new red jacket. How did I do it? I did a power chart. You see, my recruiter, my senior, and my national sales director, she is the youngest national sales director in company history. And I knew enough to listen to the master when she told me what to do. And she told me, Leanne, there will always be a lot of things that you can focus on in your business. There's always going to be a contest or a promotion or an idea or something new to try. If you're ever unsure of what to do, I'm going to focus on a start. And that is to do 30 faces in 30 days. And that's what I did, you guys. I set out to just do 30 faces in 30 days. I was too dumb to doubt. I didn't know anything about the business. I just thought, I'm going to go do 30 faces. I didn't worry about where I would find the people, even though I didn't know anyone in the state I was living in. I didn't worry that I didn't know the product or maybe didn't feel as confident in my presentation. I put my blinders on, I listened to Daisha, and I set out to put the product on 30 faces. Some people bought travel bags, some people bought nothing. Some people canceled, some people bought a friend. I did nothing but become laser focused on 30 faces. And that is what led to my success in that one short month. Daisha's famous for when you go to her and say, I did a power start, now what do I do? And she'll say, go do another one. And so I have always built my business off of, at a minimum, a power start. So the other thing that I had on my side with that particular power start was the holiday season. You guys, there is so much potential in the holiday season.
Okay, we are buffering. So that is not a good sign. That's some kind of internet interference. So I want to tell you guys that entire video and all the documents is on our Facebook page right now. Andrea, can you just make sure it posted? Because I posted it earlier. It is. So this is what I want you guys to do. I want you to take the next 10 minutes and go back and watch the rest of that video. But something I want you guys to think about, especially those of you who are like, I'm not where I want to be and it's not happening as fast as I want it to. You know, I want you to really think about what Steve Harvey said about the jump. You have to jump. And I want you to think about, you know, how many of y'all are married, okay? Or you have a significant other, okay? Or you have an important person in your life, okay? So did you just wake up one day and go, okay, I'm gonna go find the man of my dreams and marry him today? No, it took a little, you know, you met him, you get to know him, you date. It doesn't happen overnight. We have never said that Mary Kay is a get-rich-quick scheme. This is a building relationship business. So I just don't want you guys to be discouraged. And some of y'all are brand spanking new, less than a year old. Some of y'all have been in for 10, 15 years. Keep jumping. Keep jumping. Because this business is a numbers business. And like Stephanie Coker said, she did 40 interviews before she signed one person. And the next month she signed 8. The next month she signed 5, and within 6 months was in a pink Cadillac. It is just plugging, plugging, plugging. What if she had quit? What if she had quit? Okay, Andrea, you want to take us home?
Yes, because I realized, since we have a minute, that there was something really, really special I wanted to talk about. When we're talking about in the field, other companies are doing this brilliantly, and we can and we will step up. You guys, yes? Are you going to step up? Okay, this is what I'm talking about. When any consultant posts or comments about their Mary Kay product, other companies support those posts from their sister consultants. And I want to encourage you. Today, Cassie happened to post about some product and how she's making an order. Guess what I did? I put in her comment, I want everything. Call my husband today. You guys, some people know that I'm her Mary Kay mama, but some people don't. The more we can promote and praise our products with our sister consultants, we are going to create the movement, and it will definitely bless all of us. So I just hope that you will make those comments positively, encourage another consultant. Let's use our sisterhood, because if you're not understanding the pink, what do we call it? The pink power this week. Did you talk about the hydrogels and being on the call? The national movement, Joe, do you know what I'm talking about?
No, I didn't get to that.
Okay, so I posted that this morning. You guys, I'll post it on Joanna Shipe's Facebook page. But the Nationals have asked all of us, since today was Good Morning America with Louise Costco, they have set out, let's create this huge movement by every single consultant selling 15 hydrogels. And they wanted us to do it by the 15th. Well, you guys, do it this week. because when you do it, you get invited. Now, let me back up. When you sell 15, that means you've sold $600. They are asking that you place a $300 order by the 18th. And when you do that, along with promoting your sister consultants on social media, then you will be invited to a special pink party call with the Nationals this Friday. So this is so exciting. I'll put it at Joanna's Facebook group. It was posted on mine and to my unit this morning, but we can all do that. Yes? Yes, let's be in the pink power, whatever they called it, pink party call.
Okay, thank you. And that's today. So you guys, I know right here it's 7 o'clock. So I would start sending that video. I've got it on our Facebook page. Send that video to everybody with Louise, as well as the advertisement for the hydrocell, and just say, order it today. Order it today. I'm in a challenge. Order it today. If you sell 15, you guys, that's amazing. We can do this. Okay, so, and make sure you watch that video because it really, really was good. I'm sorry it went into buffering. All right, on 3, we're all gonna say bye, y'all. We haven't done this in a while, so I know your Southern draws need a little bit of work. So on 3, we're all gonna say bye, y'all. 1, 2, 3. Bye, y'all.
Bye, y'all.
Y'all have a good night. Go sell something.